Hello guys, welcome to Index Trader channel. Today we are going to see Nifty expiry trading analysis for the monthly expiry 30th July. So we have seen many ups and downs, and over the period of time Nifty was in an uptrend, and today there was some profit booking happen. So as per last Sunday analysis, we saw that Nifty will be trading in the range between 11,000 to 11,300, and it exactly does the same thing, and it was trading between 11,000 to 11,300 range. Even it went above, little above this 11,300 range, but as of now we can see that 11,000 to 11,300 range, it is following exactly as per our analysis. But as per that, we need to look out for the other data for expiry trading tomorrow, because it is very crucial. Most of them, the FIIs and the institutions have planned for the monthly expiry. So what are the data concerning the movement for tomorrow? So we will go through in detail one by one. So let's move to the analysis. So first one, our moving average setup is showing a strong bullish signal only. It is as per the crossover has made, it is moving as per that, and it is still in bullish phase only. So now we move on to the Fibonacci. It is also bullish, but right now we can see that it is moving inside this gap range only. It tried to go above that, but it's getting resistance. But this is also giving us, because we have not seen a closing below this yesterday candle, so we can see that this candle is not completely closed below this closing of yesterday. So we can say that it is getting support near 200 level. So still the uptrend is intact in this candle setup, and the Fibonacci also, it's looking bullish. So now we move on to the weekly price action here. So in the price action, we can see that Nifty had not closed below this supply zone. That supply zone is in around 201.75, but Nifty closed above that. So that means it is getting support near 200 level, and it is trying to hit this 387, that is 11,400 range. So we can expect this can be tested in this month. So that is why it is getting support near 11,200. So it is also not giving a bearish, but it is giving a slightly bearish note, but it is getting support near 200, and still the 11,200 is not broken. So we can see up move is intact. So now we move on to the daily price action. So you can see a very important thing. The trend line is acting as a strong support line here. So you can see that it is drawn on last week, but still this line is acting as a strong support for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. It is getting support. So there is not a closing below this trend line. A closing below this trend line only can confirm that it is there may be a slight trend change. But as of now, there is no trend change visible here, only a slight resistance at the top levels. And we need to look for the other data, that is the FII and DII data. In this FII DII data, cash data, we can see that FIIs were net buyers, and today they had booked some profits, and DIIs were also net sellers for the past 10 days, and they were net sellers in this month. So overall DIIs looked bearish, but FII is slightly bullish, but they are also not buying in cash segment, because the movement is purely speculative. They are buying only a small amount of equities in cash. So this data is not giving a clear picture for the further movement, but we can look into the derivative data now. So in the derivative data, we can see that FIIs turned little bearish today because of the profit booking only, but overall they are holding still long positions. So long positions are all intact. In fact, they had increased on 28th July with a higher amount of 21,372 contracts, but today they had booked some took some longs and booked some shorts. So that is the reason we can see that small amount of profit booking happen, but overall we can say that they were neutral. There is no short positions yet to be taken, and there is no short positions taken. So we can say that they are slightly bearish because of the movement today, but overall they are holding longs. So we cannot expect much selling tomorrow also, because expiry day the other way happens. Mostly it moves the opposite direction of the Wednesday movement. So now we look at the client positions here. In the client positions, they had taken huge call longs and they were bullish, and they had taken call short put shorts also, and they had decreased future positions. So that is what worrying, because the FIIs had taken down all the longs of clients. So we can expect slight amount of up move tomorrow also, so because of the shorts they had taken. And we need to look at the proprietary traders. They had increased future longs, and we can say that they are little bit bearish because of the movement today. But if the movement continues tomorrow, if the up movement continues tomorrow, then they will close down all the short positions and increase shorts in put side. So they are open to both sides, so that is the reason they are hedging in futures. So there is no much short positions taken. We need to look out the option chain here. So in the option chain we need to look out for the very important thing. 11,000 is acting as a strong pillar, that is a wall for this expiry. So closing below this 11,000 would not happen, so we can expect a strong support here at 11,000, and also 11,500 is acting as a strong call side support. So here this is the support here, and this is the support here, and this is the resistance. But now we look at the important thing, that is the max pain. So the max pain area is now as 11,300 only. So here the longest call OA build-up happened here for this expiry, and this also had a good amount of build-up here, still holding. So we can expect some kind of movement towards this 11,300 rather than going far from 11,300. So the immediate support is 11,200. Today's closing is near 11,200. The support is near 11,200. So we have a good amount of support built at 11,200 and 11,200. So the range should be ideally for tomorrow is 11,200 to 11,300, yes, 350 depending upon the bullish movement tomorrow. But moving towards 11,300 is what visible because of the premium decay, because the decay happened today on the put side, call side. So tomorrow the other way would happen. So the put side will be taken down, and the call side we can see that slight amount of bullish movement can be seen tomorrow. So it all depends upon the opening. So if the opening is about 11,200, we can see a strong put writing at 11,200 level, and then the index can be moved towards 11,300 plus above. So we can also see that 11,250 there was still some positions built up here, and there was not position closed today. So we can expect some up movements only tomorrow. So that is what visible here, and being the 11,300 acting as a strong support, max pain 11,200 as an acting as a strong support, we can expect 11,200 to 11,300 to 350 range depending upon the bullishness of the global market also tomorrow. So the range is 11,200 to 300, but in worst case scenario we can expect till 11,350. So tomorrow will be more of a up move rather than a down movement. So now we will look into the intraday level here. So in the intraday we can see that continuously wherever you can see that previously the support built as 11,050 to 11,100 range, and in this expiry this week 11,108 level is not got broken, and still it is intact, and also this 11,150 also is acting as a strong support zone. So we can expect, and today 11,000 closed above this 11,200, and there is a big wick here, so that confirms that support is being built at this bottom level. So the trading range should be ideally 11,190 to 11,244 initially, and once it crosses this 250 level we can see the movement near 11,300 and 300 plus. So this will be the operating range, that is the moving range for tomorrow. The trading range will be ideally this zone. So hopefully accordingly you can take buy positions near 11,200 if it comes near that, and sell positions near 11,300, and for option traders it would be a good opportunity for writing on both the sides. So hope this video will be useful to you. Thanks for watching, and continue to support this channel. Hit like and subscribe to our channel, and follow me on Twitter for regular updates in the market. So at Index Trader F1O. So you can also get regular updates in the morning as well as throughout the trading sessions. So thanks for watching. Thank you very much. Thank you.